What's going on, guys? Brandon Hardin here. Hope you're having a great day. It is Hardbody shredding episode 2, day 3 on prep. It's currently Wednesday. Just took some chicken out of the oven. It's now cooked. I'm about to make meal number 3 of today. This is pretty much the amount of chicken I'm having each day. So this will be one day and then this will be the day after next. I've been seasoning the chicken with like garlic powder, some smoked paprika and some chili flakes, which I found to be a really good blend of spices. It just makes it taste really good. I've only got seasoning on one side of the chicken just to like have sodium, but not too much. I'm also sipping on this bad boy to start the day off. I have an allowance of 1 sugar-free energy drink per day, which is actually quite worrying considering some days I used to have 2. Like I'm being forced to live without the caffeine. I mean, I can have coffee, I would, but I hate coffee. Like this is literally like my only savior. I am allowed caffeine pills in the morning, so I don't have to consume this if I still want energy, but I'm sipping on that. It's almost finished. We're about to go upstairs and get changed for the day. Weighed myself this morning, hit a new high weighing. It's actually funny to say because I'm trying to gain weight at the beginning of prep, which is pretty funny, but I'm dropping water weight considering my food is that much cleaner now. Weighed myself yesterday, I was 215.7 pounds, but today progress has been made. I am 216.2 pounds on the scales, which is really good. I'm tracking everything every single day in a notebook so I can see continuous progression. The way I want the notepad to look is for the first 3 to 4 weeks, I want an increase. Ideally, I want to gain around 5 to 6 pounds, and then I'll cut down after the 3 to 4 week period, and then hopefully get to 190. So I'm gonna have to drop about 25 to 30 pounds, which is gonna be interesting to see how that turns out. But we're about to go upstairs and get changed, ready for the day. Today's outfit, we're going to be repping the new Alphalete black camo bottoms. Unfortunately, these are actually sold out at the moment, so I've been lucky enough to grab a pair, but you can see the detailing, Alphalete right there. It's just raised a little bit. We're wearing these with the new jungle tank in green. It's really like lightweight material. It makes it really airy and like good to train in. I love this style of tank, so I'll be wearing this, and I'm pulling out my custom Converse. Obviously, we are the Don Squad. That says Hardbody in Chinese. It's the Chuck Taylors. These are my custom Converse, and they're called the Donverse, and legend has it, if you actually wear these, your squat is increased by 37.5%. Well, that's just what they say anyway, but who knows. They were like $80 with the custom, which was a sick deal. So sadly, they are limited to 1 pair. You can't go in stores and pick up a pair of Donverse. They're actually great for training legs, considering they're high tops. They give really good ankle support for when you're trying to squat heavy. We're probably going to need that because today we're training legs. Wasn't planning on it, but I called my coach up today. We were going to train shoulders, but he can't because he trained them yesterday. He's got massive legs, and I know I'm probably going to be sick in this leg workout, so I'm really not looking forward to it. It does take that much more effort and a training partner to grow your legs, considering they are such a hard body part to grow. I'm going to make the most of my time in Worcester because my favorite barber, Perfect Defect, you may remember Grant, switching up my style probably. It sticks up a little bit and it's quite high, but I'm thinking about going back to a style that I used to have, which is shorter, like more shaven on the sides with like a fade, and slick back instead of spiked up, which is going to make my hair look shorter on top. It might look cleaner. I'm just excited about a bit of a change. We're going to get changed right now, make meal number 3, and then head to Worcester to get the train to train some legs. I think, guys, so now we are all fresh and ready. I'm about to make meal number 3. I'm going to be taking meal number 4 to have just before the workout, and then obviously my post-workout meal 2, but we're going to prepare that right now and then get the train because the train is literally in 15 minutes. All right, so we want some Tupperware. We need 220 grams chicken breast, a handful of asparagus, and 200 grams of sweet potato. So we just got to the train station. I'm gonna smash this down here right now. I've got 1 meal left to eat before we train, but I'm gonna get my haircut when I get there, so it'll give me enough time to digest, get another meal in, then train some legs with Tom. But right now, I'm gonna delete this.
Oh, mate.
Here he is. Back again. Feels like I just left.
been a while, I think, 6 months.
Yeah, it's about 6 months. Yeah.
You start training it to go backwards. You start kind of blow dry it backwards yourself.
I think guys, we just got my haircut. This is the new trim created by this man here, the man himself, Perfect Defect. Keeping a fade on the sides. I need to grow the top a little bit, so we've kept the length on top. Just like instead, now you can see the difference. I'm like brushing it back instead. Needs like another inch to be able to like brush back and stay in place. This is the new trim. Now we're gonna go to the gym and train some legs. Just got to the gym. We're training at Revolution Fitness in Worcester. I've only trained here once before, like 6 months ago before I went to America, but it's a really good gym. It's actually pretty packed in there right now because we are coming at peak time. Hopefully we're gonna be okay to record. Just heating up a meal in the, what did he call it? The kitchen?
Kitchenette.
Kitchenette, like a really small like cupboard kitchen, heating up a meal in there. We're starting on hamstrings, really trying to bring up my hamstrings. Then we're gonna do high feet leg press to keep the hamstrings activated, and then we'll jump into safety bar squats. Is that like pause squats? Just
different bars, got like pads around it. Looks like
oh, so it's the one with the handles here. All right, never tried that before, so we're gonna eat this meal and then get started.
go on, hold it. Good.
Seated hamstring curl is now done. Moving on to the leg press. What we're going to be doing right now is, we've already done 2 sets. Now we're going to do an insane, catastrophic drop set. 6 reps, drop a plate. 6 reps, drop a plate, and so on and so forth until there's 1 plate left on the rack. 36 heavy ass reps.
Good them back. Come on. Got loads in the tank. Go on, work. 3, 2, 1, and press. 3, 2, 1, and press. 3, 2, 1, and press. That's it. That's how we do it.
You know, I've never used this bar before.
Feels like a front squat. Feels like all the tension's in the top of your quads as opposed to go through your glutes first.
The Donverse are on. Now let's squat. Update on the workout: squats. That style of bar like didn't suit me. Like it really like put pressure on my lower back, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. I'm just gonna stick to regular front squats or high bar or low bar squats on a regular bar. That just like didn't play well with me. We did a burnout set just on the leg press, now hamstring curl. Same principle that we did at the very beginning on the first leg curl. Few sets to warm up, then a massive try drop set at the very end. Let's go. Here he is, mate. Big arms. Chris is back in the videos. Alright then guys, so we just finished the leg workout. Really happy with how that went along. Kind of a shame about the squats in the middle because obviously I feel like I could have done a few more sets, but we made it up with the work that we did on hamstrings. Me and Tom are going to sit by the side of the gym now. I'm going to have some chicken breast and we're going to have a conversation, the game plan for this prep, some of my weak points, how we're going to bring them up. This is my first time working with Tom. We've been speaking for like the best part of like 2 years now. When I used to work at the club, it's literally a 5-minute walk from down here. I just thought it was time. I got a decent coach that knows what he's talking about. So just talk about like almost like my game plan, like what's like
so what I'm I'm looking at from your physique and what we're going to do. So the game plan is you'll respond really well in these first few weeks because what you've been doing before hasn't been overly consistent, has it, with your food? It's been pretty good, but it hasn't been like eating out. You've been skipping meals and then compensating by eating junk food later on. So your calories have been relatively high, but your food, your macros have been a bit skewy, haven't they?
Yeah.
So you've been able to maintain some size, but what we're going to do now is we're going to perfect everything. Protein's obviously a lot higher this time round. Work on weak areas in the next 4 weeks because in this period I do believe that you can grow. So if this is the 3 things that you need to grow on a contest prep, your nutrition needs to be absolutely spot on. Your pre, intra and post needs to be absolutely spot on. Your workouts need to be progressive. You need to be getting stronger. In this period, everyone always says, oh, I'm cutting now so my strength's gone. Bullshit. The first few weeks you'll be fine. It's only until the last 2 weeks really when your strength is going to drop off, and that's because your carbohydrates are so low and your body fat's so low anyway. You're running on empty. So in your physique, what we're going to bring up, hamstrings definitely, because your back's already brilliant. So if you have a back door bicep shot but the legs aren't quite there, it throws the whole thing off. So if you have dug out hamstring from any back double bicep, back lat spread, that wins shows. You can have an amazing physique from the front, but you turn around and you fade away. That's it.
So hamstrings and what?
Hamstrings and your calves need to come up obviously, but that's just going to take time and years and everything. Ideally, you're actually your glutes, because if you've got a large amount of muscle tissue on your glutes, but you've got no body fat left, then you're going to have striated glutes on stage. So that's and striated glutes, the judges immediately go from looking, as soon as people turn around, before they even look at the back, the first thing they'll look at is, are your glutes tight and are they in shape? Have you got body fat left on? Because if you've got some guy who's shredded from the front but has got a big fucking wobbly arse, boom, he's out. That's it. He's out. Job done. Your triceps are just going to take a matter of time as well. You're going to build up size and everything. But the thing is with you, when you stand there in a flex shot and everything like that, your triceps are overpowered by your biceps, but when you hit a side tricep, your triceps look fucking sick. They might be high up and they might start high and then finish low. You've only got an actual small muscle belly, but in the pose, in the side pose, it's still a balanced shot. They don't glaringly stand out as a weak point. So when you're posing, that's all that the judges are looking for. They're not looking at you in between they're not looking at you doing a bicep shot for Instagram, they're looking at you on stage, you know what I mean?
So guys, those are the weak points that we're going to be working on. You obviously heard the game plan at the beginning. I explained in episode 1 how we're going to be doing things. We're going to be trying to bulk up, and I'm excited about it because this guy knows what he's talking about.
This is the thing, when I'm working with someone like Brandon, I know for a fact he's going to put 100% effort in. He's going to put 100% effort. When I've worked with other people previously, if they're not doing exactly what I'm telling them to the T, you can tell with their physique. And now that I'm working with someone who's got free time to be able to do this, who's able to stick to the program that I've set out for him, I know is going to train hard, and I know is going to do absolutely everything I say, it's going to work beautifully, it's going to work perfectly. And so I truly believe we're going to change drastically in the next 12 weeks. I think people are going to be shocked with what they see. They really are, yeah.
Tom just left. He had to get home to have dinner with his girlfriend, but I just really wanted to give you guys a chance to meet him so you can put a face to a name when I talk about him in the vlogs and everything. And just when you put so much trust in someone and you hope that their expertise is everything that you're looking for when it comes to dieting down, especially, I'm not just holding myself accountable, I feel like you guys are holding me accountable as well. I have to bring that much more of a package because I have you guys to showcase my physique to, and I'm documenting this, so I need to prove to myself, I need to be able to see the progress through this camera and through the weeks and weeks of this prep that I'm putting in the work, and that I'm doing everything physically possible to bring the best package that I ever have to the stage. That being said guys, right now I'm going to finish this post-workout meal, head back, get the train, so I'll see you guys. It's actually my brother's birthday today. He turned 18. Do you remember the old blue Corsa? Which is the reason I haven't been driving, because my dad actually bought it off me to give to my brother for his birthday. So my brother has my car now. I'm gonna head back now. I think you're having a barbecue. Sadly I can't eat it, but I'm gonna see him and help celebrate his birthday with him. So I'll catch you in a bit. Good morning guys, it's currently the next day now. Sorry I didn't end the video last night. Got back, obviously it's my brother's birthday. Ended up having a barbecue with the people that were around. Didn't want to take away from the experience by recording it and everything like that. Spent the morning prepping and working with this guy in the background. This guy, you wanna come back? Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Hey, just playing with George. He loves the attention. Look at it, he's so happy.
Cute dogging it.
This is actually the guy behind the intro to the shredding series and Hardbody Shredding episode 1. The intro to this whole series that obviously hasn't been made yet because we're creating that today. So hopefully it turned out okay. I'm sure I've got a lot of trust in this guy, so I know it's going to turn out amazing. If you enjoyed episode 2 of Hardbody Shredding, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Don Squad. Thank you Benny Pictures for being part of the Don Squad. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.